Hey y'all, welcome back to my gastric sleeve journey. Today is Wednesday around noon. I had my surgery on Monday around 1:30, so it's almost been 48 hours. So far we're doing well. I woke up early on Monday because I just couldn't sleep. Went to the hospital, checked in and everything. They called me back. They started the IV. My doctor came in and talked to me. The operating nurse, operations nurse, a nurse that was going to be in the operating room came and talked to me and just asked me about any concerns or fears I had. I was really in good spirit. I was more or less just wanting to get it going, get it started. They brought me back. They moved me to the operating table from the, I guess, the hospital bed that I was in. And then next thing I know, I'm waking up in recovery. I woke up with a lot of pain. That was the first thing. Was just there was so much pain in my chest that the first words I said were, "I'm in pain," and eventually they were able to roll me to my room. Once I got to my room, my friend was able to come sit with me and visit with me. I found myself continually taking naps and just sleeping. A couple hours after I got into my room, someone came and said, "Hey, we need to go walk." And I was only required to do one lap, but I did three because walking wasn't a problem. It still isn't a problem. So I was glad to be able to get that out of the way. I had to walk again a couple of hours later. Again, I did three laps instead of one. Really just doing whatever I could to get the air out because that was where all of my pain was because of that air, all in my stomach, all in my abdomen, just pushing on everything. Um, Came home. I've propped myself up, kind of laying at an incline on my couch, and that's how I've been sleeping the last couple of days. I've also been laying on my left hand side because the doctor and a couple of people that I know that had the surgery, they all said laying on the left hand side helps with the gas. Um, have been able to go pee without any problems, made sure there's nothing in my urine. Um, TMI maybe, but I finally had my first passing of gas this afternoon, and people are like, "That's gonna be the best thing. Um, it's gonna feel wonderful." It wasn't really anything special, but I guess it means something. There's air getting out of there for somewhere. Um, but yeah, one of the biggest pains that I've had is hiccups. I'll get the hiccups randomly out of nowhere, and it's really been a deterrent for me trying to make sure I get all my liquids in because every time I start taking sips, I get real bad hiccups. I've tried Gas that doesn't do it. And what I found is that apparently when they do the surgery, they might move your um, like some of your organs around a little bit, and when they do, as they try to settle back into place, that's what's causing the hiccups. And there's a lot of like stomach contractions that I have going on, and so I'll find myself being really winded or like in this pain where I have to just keep taking slow breaths, try to calm the pain. But I mean, they don't last long, except for the hiccups. They'll last for like 15 minutes, and it just hurts so bad. But there isn't really anything you can do. Um, Still on, of course, on the clear liquids. Had a popsicle last night. Been trying to drink my protein drinks and water. I did add some Miralax to one of my protein drinks because someone else was telling me, you're still healing up until like 6, 7 weeks after surgery. And so, if I end up needing to go to the bathroom, I don't want to be straining because that strain can put pressure on the staples and cause them to tear or cause them to come undone. So that's definitely not what I want to happen. At my 2 week pre op, I was 356 pounds. When they measured me on Monday before I went into surgery, I was at 336. So I lost 20 pounds in those 2 weeks doing the pre op liquid diet. So that's good news. Um, I haven't weighed myself yet just because, like, trying to lift the scale and move it around, it's really difficult with the bending and leaning over and trying to carry things. So I'm really taking it easy. But really, other than that, I'm making sure I take my ulcer medication, and I haven't really had much nausea or vomiting except for the pain in my stomach the day of. Was making me The pain was so bad that it was making me nauseous, and so it was one of those. I've getting my stomach's killing me because of the pain, or I'm feeling like I'm going to pass out because the pain is so bad. But they did really good with my pain management. They even put like a anti-nausea patch behind my ear. Forgot about it until this morning. And I was like, what is that behind my ear? And it was just a small little patch that they put back there. Went ahead and took that off. Um, I got all these cool little bracelets. So this is saying that they put some kind of like medicine in me that stays in for a while. And so if anything happened to me 96 hours after my surgery, they wanted me to keep this on so that the doctors would know, hey, I already got some kind of injection, and so this injection can counteract some of the other pain injections or whatever, that in case I got into an accident or anything. So they made me wear this. This is just my allergy one, saying I had no known allergies. And then this was the one I had to wear around the hospital that said I was a fall risk. And I just have my medical bracelet here. But yeah, things are going well. Friends have been checking in on me, seeing how I've been doing. I've just been relaxing, watching Netflix and playing around on the computer. I have been really making sure I walk. He only wanted me to walk 20 steps, 20 steps 5 to 7 times a day. I usually try to get up every couple of hours and I'll walk, 100 plus. I went and checked my mail yesterday. Went and kind of walked around my apartment building. Just really want to do whatever I can. A good tip I did learn from someone was, and I should have thought about this because I remember this from when I did athletic training in high school, but walking with your hands above your head opens up the lungs and really opens up your stomach and can help that air get out. So I've been doing that. I probably look quite foolish walking around with my hands like this, but hey, I'll do whatever it takes to help. Um, so yeah, a lot of the gas pain's gone. Now it's just a matter of moving and getting up. I think I understand how like pregnant women feel when they try to get up out of somewhere, because I find myself like scooching to the edge of the couch and like holding my back and trying to push myself up. So I'm like, I think that's what they go through when they're pregnant. They're trying to stand up. I try to put as little strain on my stomach as I can. I've been rotating out an ice pack, just because it feels really good. I will also post a picture, probably around here in the video, just to show you what my incisions currently look like. The one on my belly button is the biggest. It's like a big bruise. But people that have had the surgery that I've shown my scars to, or I guess my incisions to, said they look really good. There wasn't a lot of damage or incision scarring or marks or anything like that. So that's good to know that it was very minimal looking compared to theirs. But yeah, other than that, things are going well. I found myself sleeping a lot, so I have my nice little nest on my couch here. Um, I'll fall asleep in no time, which is really nice. But like I said, I got to make sure I get up and do my steps. So anytime I find myself waking up, I'll just try to do a couple laps across my apartment, and it's like 20 steps just to make a lap, from one end of my apartment to the other. So I'll make sure I do like 5, 6 of those. But yeah, we're moving right along. When I guess this morning when I woke up for the first time, it really hit me that I did it. You know, when I look in the mirror and I look at the scars, it's like I actually did it. I Something that I've been talking about doing for 6 years, and I've completed it. And now it's all on me to maintain the success that the surgery is going to give me. It's all up to me to make sure I utilize this tool to the best of my abilities. And it really hasn't sunk in yet because I haven't had the opportunity to eat real food and realize how little I can eat before I feel full. And so that's something I'm really looking forward to, is when I can move on to solid foods and really see the impact that my smaller stomach had. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna go back to lounging on my couch after I get a couple more steps in, and I will talk to y'all all later. Thank you. Bye bye.